Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Lily Leaf 11. So, today I'm going to do a little bit of channeling with the Galactics. A couple of weeks ago, I wrote down some things about the Galactics because there's so much information out there now. Are Galactics good? Are Galactics bad? Is the Galactic Federation good? Is it bad? There's so many different answers, different questions, Palladians, good, bad. This is a game that we are playing, and it all depends on the game that we want to be a part of. It's almost like we're choosing our own movie, we're choosing our own script, we're choosing our own play, our own book. So, yes, everything has a truth to it, but when you go back to the complete source of all that is, then everything is one thing. Everything is one energy, and it's just playing different perspectives. So I just thought I'd read out what I wrote before we channel the Galactic. So I've called this the Galactic Game. So everything, every individual, everything, including a rock, is playing a game. So including the Galactic Federation of Light, whatever you want to call it, the Alliance, the Confederation, there's a lot of different names, and there are different branches of many different areas, but it also depends on what game you're playing. So if we want to go to the top of the consciousness pole, then we go to source. I call it source just because it is the source of where all stems from, where all, you could say, begins, but there is no beginning, there is no end, because when you go out of linear time, there is no beginning and end. It's all a quantum continuum, but it's fun to connect with other players in the game. So Source wants to know itself. Source wants to know, what am I? What can I be? So it sends itself off in ways, it creates different fractals of itself, you could say, but it's not even really a fractal because it hasn't separated. It's all still together, but it's just the illusion of being something new, being something unique, being something different. So we create all these different soul signatures. So kind of branch off from source, you could say there's an oversoul, then the oversoul creates even more extended versions of itself, more souls, more souls, more souls. But at the end, we're just one atom, kind of like one atom, one energy point that is spinning around all over the universe, all over the multiverse, pretending that we're different things, but we're just one thing. So we're playing a game. So even the Galactics, Galactic Federation of Light, they're part of the game as well. So if you really want to go to the top, you need to just completely get out of the game and be all that is, or be nothing. Being nothing is actually really fun, I have to tell you. I've done that a number of times. Basically, you go to the void, where there is nothing complete. It's just complete darkness, but there's complete everything at the same time. If you look closely, there's little specks of light, which look like little pixels, and every little pixel has a little scene on it. It's like a movie scene of your opportunities, your potentialities, your experiences, whatever you want to create. It's all in that quantum resonant field. But anyway, getting sidetracked. So it's fun to connect with other players in the game. So the Galactics, the star beings, ETs, aliens, that's just part of their game. That's just an avatar like our human body. Our human body is part of the game. So they are source fractals as well. They are source energy playing a different perspective of all that is, like you and I. So some might say that the Galactic Federation is just another government agency. But we get to choose who we want to interact with in this game. So I find that the Galactic Federation interactions, I find that information interesting. I don't know. I feel like I maybe have a parallel life on a Galactic Federation mothership. I mean, there's probably a lot of you here, Starseeds Lightworkers. You probably feel it too. Like I've had parallel lives somewhere else on other planets, star systems. So the Galactic Federation that I interact with, they want to help humanity ascend because what's their agenda? It helps them. If we ascend and we're not stuck in the lower frequencies, that helps them. So, everybody benefits from our ascension, except for the lower entities. So that's why they don't want us to ascend, because they like drawing off our energy. Because, like if you're feeling depressed, anxiety, getting weird, funky thoughts in your head, that's just the lower energies, because they need to feed. They need to feed off something. We all feed off each other, okay? Don't freak out or think it's awful. We feed, I've stopped eating animals because of that, but we feed on animals. We feed on vegetables. Vegetables are still alive. Fruits, they're still alive. This whole universe is feeding off itself. And I've said before, it's like cannibals. So don't freak out if you feel like the lower entities are feeding off you. It's okay. But just ask them to release, say that you only want higher light frequencies. But we're actually energizing higher light. Higher light actually, we're all feeding off each other in a quantum space. So I'd rather feed off the 0 point energy fields that... we're stuck in a human body. I shouldn't say stuck in a human body. We're still in a human body, so we do need to feed. Other beings feed in different ways. Some absorb food through their skin. Some only need water. Some use energy from higher realms. They don't even need food anymore. Some just absorb from the quantum field. It's all different. That's another story. So So the Galactic Federation want to help humanity ascend, but they don't always have the highest form of source consciousness. We have to remember that. Source consciousness is pure awareness, pure unconditional love, no judgment at all. So there are still, yes, galactics that have judgment because they still have belief systems like us. So it just depends who you want to play with. So they have their own beliefs. They have their own skills from their personal experience, and of course from some of them, DNA, some of them ancestry as well, even though, there is no past. It's just parallel lives. So they are the ones. Quite often, the ones I tune into, they'll say, trust your own heart and guidance. So you don't have to listen to the Galactic Federation. You don't have to listen to gurus. You don't have to listen to religious leaders or spiritual leaders. You are the universe. It's all within you. You're like a holographic fractal, which means you contain the whole. You contain everything within you. So I feel like it's like choosing your friends type thing. When you're tuning into the Galactics or you're tuning into the Angelics, you're tuning into people or individuals or beings that you want to interact with in the game. Otherwise, if you're pure source energy, you're basically everything. So you're not seeing more from an individualized perspective. So when we're interacting from a human perspective, they're interacting from a galactic perspective, an angelic perspective. So we're all kind of interacting and learning, expanding, experiencing, evolving in different ways because we've all got a different perspective. So Who do you want to tune into? You can tune into negative entities because you might learn something, but you can tune into more positive entities. But yeah, I feel like the whole universe has an agenda, like we've been in survival consciousness. So we're trying to pay our bills. The Galactics have an agenda of many of them want us to expand, to evolve, so that we don't drag them down, drag their frequency down. We've all got something that we want to achieve. You just choose who you want to interact with. I've done a lot of courses with people that say, don't interact with angelics, don't interact with the Galactic Federation, don't interact with other gurus, spiritual leaders, or thought leaders. Don't interact with them. Like I had somebody say, oh, Abraham Hicks, the law of attraction, that's just more suffering. I'm like, oh God, Abraham Hicks, Esther is so sweet. I'm not sure how that creates suffering, but it seemed really positive to me. But there's people that will say, just focus on your higher self, just connect to source, just connect to God, whatever you want to call it. You don't need the in-betweens. But for me, it's fun. It's like having friends. If it was just me tuning into my higher self, then it defeats the purpose of the game. The purpose of the game is to interact with others, to see different perspectives, to see different aspects of the one. If I'm just focusing into the highest point of consciousness, then I'm just getting that. I mean, it's beautiful. It's unconditional love, no judgment, pure source. But I'm not seeing all of the range of perspectives. So yeah, I'm having fun just interacting with different beings, different parts of me in this holographic universe. So the reflections, the avatars, the characters in the game help you discover. So they help you expand. They help you grow and gain insights in different ways. It might not be something that you like, and that teaches you, doesn't it? When you see what you don't like, then you truly start to learn what you do like. So my passion is to uplift this reality field that we are in. So, I tune into other beings that have been through this situation, or they can see from a higher perspective, from a wider perspective. They can see into our possibilities, so our timeline potentialities, we'd call it, where they're just frequencies, just kind of like little pixels of storylines, screenshots of storylines. The Galactics, other beings can see because it's kind of what they've been born. They know how to do it. They've been trained to do it. They can see into timelines, see realities. They can see through dimensional spaces. I mean, they're all different. It depends on their body. A lot of them have telepathic skills, telekinesis, where they can move things. It's just like they're just us, but they're more advanced because they've been taught to do it from birth. They've remembered to do it. So yeah, you guys just do what you want to do. I honestly, you start listening to people that say, don't do that, they're bad. Pleiadians are good, Pleiadians are bad. Galactics are good, Galactics are bad. Galactic Federation is just a government controlling you again. Like, honestly, you can go insane. But if that's what you want to create, then that's what you will create. So yes, you will create those negative individuals if that's what you want to create. Source energy is pure unconditional love. Loves you so much that you can create whatever you want. So your thoughts, your beliefs will create a charge. It's like they're showing me these lightning bolts. Your thoughts and beliefs create these lightning bolts of energy that you're so powerful that you create matter. So your inner world creates the outside world. So This is what you create: your thoughts, your beliefs, your energy, your emotions. They start to create a truth within you because you start to believe it. So that is what you put out there. So anyway, I just thought, I might just get comfy. Sorry, just getting comfy. I just might tune into the Galactics. What should I ask them? What do you what do, what do you want to get out of this? Well, the ones that are helping us. Let's go to source. Okay, we'll start off with source. We'll go to the highest frequency possible. I quite like to go source first. Visualize a waterfall of golden light, cleansing, clearing, cutting all cords, releasing all energetic frequencies from lower entities, from lower realms. Go to source, and then if source could connect us with the highest of galactics to support us on our journey. Okay, so coming into, we have, seems to be my same Galactic Federation Mothership, which has, it's like it has a rainforest within it, a beautiful ecosystem within it. It's like I'm thinking, the words are coming like gigantic room, but it's like a hangar, like it's almost like a gigantic hangar within the Galactic Federation Mothership that has a rainforest. So random. Who would have thought a rainforest? Anyway. Okay, so we're going, haven't done this before. A meeting in the rain forest. Sorry, it's really kind of hard to talk because it's very soothing, very relaxing, so peaceful. It's like everything feels alive. When you go into nature and it just feels like natural, like peace, like fresh, feels fresh and alive. Okay, so this is what they're showing me. Okay, so this is what they want for us. It's actually bringing up emotions of, they just want us to feel alive. Like the Galactics want us to feel our true selves. Like we've lost who we truly are with all the stories, from what I always say, religion, education, government, cultures, family, friends. We've kind of lost who we truly are at the authentic DNA structure level of, we've forgotten our naturalness, we've forgotten how beautiful we are, how organic we actually are, how intelligent we actually are. Yeah, it's this like sending these beautiful, like a fresh smell. Think of like a dewy, beautiful, you wake up. I've had this, when you're camping or something and you wake up early in the morning and there's just the sunrise and the dewy smells on the grass and the trees and the flowers. It's just like a freshness. We've lost our freshness. I don't know if they're saying we're stinky. I don't know. We've lost our aliveness. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. That's what they're trying to show us. Bring back ourselves. Bring back our aliveness. Bring back our perfection. They're saying we are perfection underneath it all, but we've forgotten how perfect we are. We are like a beautiful rainforest that works with the ecosystem, works with the rain, works with the sun, works with the fauna, the flora, the plants, the trees, the air, the mycelium. We've forgotten how to work as one. We've forgotten that we are one. Yeah, and we've forgotten that we are the matrix. We're kind of still creating this matrix that we're, like I love the Matrix movie. We're still creating that where we're thinking we're stuck in a matrix, but we are the matrix. We are creating the matrix because that's just the energy that we're putting out into the server. We can change the matrix. The Galactics are saying we can change it, right? Like they're saying it would literally take us 2 seconds to change the matrix. But it's almost like what the Matrix says in the movies, our mind is not ready. I think as Morpheus says to Neo that the minds of humanity are not ready. They're not ready to know, or they're not ready to shift. And that's not because many are dumb or they're not worthy or they're stuck. It's actually because the soul plan was to keep playing that game. The soul is getting so much more out of it than we have ever realized. The soul is expanding in so many ways, and it actually takes a very strong soul to play this game, to play this illusion. To create this illusion for so long, it takes such strength because it's emotionally, how emotionally drained we have been, how stressed we have been, how in lack we've been, in pain, in illness, in struggle with finances. It's actually very challenging as a soul to create that. I always remember, Bashar would say, we are the masters of limitation. The masters of limitation, which is actually a very hard thing to create. So we're quite impressive. But it's almost like they always show me, it's like we're trying to hold up a massive brick wall or a massive block wall. We're trying to hold this energy up and we're getting really tired, and this old system is collapsing because we're getting too tired to hold it up. But we've got to remember, we don't have to hold it up. If it falls down, it doesn't matter. We've got the backup plan. New Earth is the backup plan. New Earth is the plan that is coming into fruition. Okay, so the Galactics want to say that that is what they are here for. And yes, they do have an agenda. The New Earth helps them because this whole fallen angel, reptilian, negative, it's like a robotic AI, it's still consciousness, whatever this kind of thing, individuals that have been controlling this world, the Galactics don't really want it to be controlling this world. They don't want it to be controlling humanity, controlling Earth. A lot of the Galactics are saying, they're saying like, we are your future selves. It's, even though there is no past or present, we are the parallel. So you are like the beginning. You are like the beginning of where we all came from. And the beginning means like if you destroy yourselves, then you destroy us. Although at the same time we will not be destroyed, because there is no beginning or end, and everything is source, and everything can be created, recreated at any time, any point. So what happens is basically it's like a parallel reality. Everything's a parallel reality, but we can go back to the past. So we are you going back to the past, creating ourselves. Our DNA is within you because you are us. So we want to look after you. It's like you want to look after your children, you could say. You love your children, you want to look after your children, or your pets, your animals. We want to look after you. But then at the same time, you have free will, so we need to leave you to decide. Yeah. So, you could say that is the agenda that many of the Galactics have. They don't want us to destroy ourselves, because that means that we mess with their realities. See, I used to think that we didn't mess with their realities, but we kind of do, because it's almost like, you cut off your own arm on your body. That's the Galactics are part of our body. They're cells in the body of the universe. So if we're messing with ourselves, then we mess with them. So yeah, that's why they want to help us. But there are also those that have taken themselves into lower frequencies and decided that they don't want to be source. They don't want to be part of the universe. They like doing their own thing. They don't want to be controlled. They don't want to have people tell them what to do. So they have cut themselves off. So, there are galactics like that. There are humans like that, many humans. It's just that they almost like they lower their consciousness so that they just don't have the emotions. They don't have the emotional integrity anymore to give a shit, to care about other beings, other individuals. The higher galactics are showing me that the lower galactics and lower humans, they close off their chakra systems, which means that their emotional bodies are blocked. So they don't have the empathy. So yeah, when they don't have the empathy, they don't have the compassion, they don't care what they do. So yeah, so this is what, so the higher galactics are saying, our hearts, our heart chakras are so open that we want to help. It is our passion. It is our desire. It is our truest excitement to help humanity. This is what you could say wakes us up in the morning, even though a lot of galactics don't sleep, or some may sleep for an hour. Some don't need sleep. Some do. This is what gets us going. This is what motivates us. It's our passion, our desire to help, to teach. Some of us are teachers. We want to teach. We're healers. We want to show you how to heal. We are quantum physicists and beyond. We want to show you, because we've already shown ourselves. We've shown you could say our family, because we share one consciousness as well. We share telepathically, so everybody knows everything. So it excites us when humanity wants to learn something new, then we can share that. Otherwise, we have nothing to do. What else would we do if it wasn't for you? But there are many universes, many planets like what you're going through, where we are helping, we're teaching. It excites us. This is like our job. So yes, we have intentions that you could, if you want to call it an agenda, that we want to help. But we would say it's more our passion, more our enthusiasm, more our excitement, more of our soul plan, our soul purpose is to be here to help you right here, right now. And who doesn't want to be a part of the great awakening? This is an exciting time to be a part of the great awakening, because the shift into what you're calling third dimension to fifth dimension. Wow, we want to view this. We want to record this. This is like a science experiment to us. Think of a fun experiment that you did at school, something that actually excited you at school. This is what excites us, seeing how you evolve, how you do it, how you integrate higher frequencies. How do you do that? Some of us haven't had to do this before. So we're actually admiring you. We're impressed by you. We're proud of you for doing what you are doing is magnificent in our eyes. So yes, you may say we have an agenda. Our agenda is to admire how incredible humanity is, to come from the dark into the light with neutrality. So you're balancing the light and the dark together. You're not getting rid of the dark, you're integrating the dark. You may still have anger, angry feelings, which you would call darkness, but you're integrating them. You're allowing them. You're rebalancing them. You're rebalancing your negative thoughts, creating a neutral space. How do you do that? To us, it is magnificent. Okay, interesting. Well, thank you to the Galactics, the higher frequencies. The angelics just want to sprinkle some love and light. I feel like they're all excited about this year. There is a lot to come, but the new earth frequencies are very strong. So we have opportunities for abundance, for financial freedom, for wellness. If anybody's got illnesses, these can be healed. Have that knowing, that inner knowing that yes, these can be healed. If you want support from angelics, from Galactics. Sorry, this is so weird. They're showing me the unicorns. Oh, I can't wait to do a video on the unicorns. Because I did a poll about what would you like to see mermaids. So what would you like to see first? Mermaids, unicorns, fairies, or galactics? And it was unicorns with a landslide. They're showing me, yep, the unicorns. They're in another dimension. Okay, I was talking about galactics. But anyway, so thank you to all of you guys for being here. Please comment below if you've got any questions or anything you want me to channel. So this is going to be an exciting, crazy year. So sending you guys love, light, good vibes. You're the best. All right. Oh, I think I saw an orb. Okay, gotta go. All right. Love you. See you guys soon. Bye for now.